Good morning. It's 12:01, children. Do you know where your parents are? Does anyone know how to keep a part-time waitress up all night? I do. When the sword bites with its blade, dear, then you call him, what do you call him? Huh? What do you call him? Anyone? Macbeth. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, or those of you pretending to be. Well done, by the way. Welcome to the Fallen Angel. A place where anything can happen and usually does. Ho! But seriously, folks, my name is Terrell Lawrence, and tonight is a special night here at the Fallen Angel.
Where's the girl?
Go burn in hell, man. The girls are gone. Do you see any polls, man? Look, they've gone. They've all gone. They moved to Kings Highway months ago. I'm sorry, that's a civil engineering joke. No, by some fortuitous quirk of fate, you find yourself not at Crazy Girls, but at the Fallen Angel, a place where one can freely explore the possibilities of art and science. A place where the only passport required is that of an inquiring mind. Because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and those of you at home, tonight, the Electronic Theater Players are proud to present to you Shakespeare stripped bare. When I came dear to my beds, with a hey, 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 oh, the wind and the rain, all those tar spots had drunken heads, yes they did. For that rain it every day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, for your listening pleasure, a man without peer and not much else, Chaz Williamson. Welcome him aboard.
All right, thank you very much, Taylor Lawrence. Woo! All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Chaz.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hi, Chaz.
Yeah, is anybody here from out of town? Anybody from out of town? Oh, you're from out of town? Where are you from?
Springfield, Ohio.
Sorry?
Springfield, Ohio.
No, I'm really sorry. Oh, thank you. Is anybody here from Dunsinane? How about Burnham Wood? Anybody from Burnham Wood? Oh, what do you call a genius in Burnham Wood? A visitor. And what's the motto of Burnham Wood University? Would you like fries with that? And what's the favorite road sign in Burnham Wood? Dunsinane. 20 miles. Oh! But seriously, folks, when Burnham Wood finally did come to Dunsinane, all hell broke loose, and these are the chicks that stitched it up. Let's bring them on out here, guys.
Double.
Toil and trouble.
Fire burning cauldron bubble. Yeah. Sister, where hast thou been? Killing swine. Sister, where thou?
Fillet of fenny snake in a cauldron boil and bake.
I have Newton toe of frog and, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Yeah.
Adder's tongue and wineworm sting. Okay, lizard legs and howlet wings.
For a charm of powerful trouble. Like a hell broth, boiled in bubble.
Double.
Toil and trouble.
Fire burning cauldron bubble. Yeah.
Cool it with the baboon's blood.
Yeah.
Then the charm is firm and good.
Ooh, by the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open locks. Whoever knocks. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, but like a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail I'll do, and I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a wind.
Oh, thou art kind.
And I another.
And I myself have all the other.
We're sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land. Must do go about.
3 to thine, and 3 to mine, and thrice again make up 9.
Peace. Charles Wanda.
When shall we 3 meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That'll be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath, there to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Martin.
Oh, Helen calls. Come on.
Fair is foul and foul is fair.
Coming through the fog and filthy air. Yeah.
A about those sisters, ladies and gentlemen? Very weird. I have a few sisters of my own, but none as weird as that. You know, I would have thought Betty Snake was out of season, though I do prefer the Howlet wing. Prepared medium well with a little au jus. It's delightful. No, I apologize. We may be having just a few too many liberties with the Scottish play. Believe me, Shakespeare is no fun at all. Whoa there, Trigger. Wait for the jokes. Take on this little appetizer, for example. Birnam Wood has come to Dunsinane. Macbeth sits in his dark tower, surrounded by his enemies. He knows his days are numbered, and he doesn't care. The year is 1605. The play is being performed in the Globe Theater for the very first time. The actor is Richard Burbage. And tonight, for your listening pleasure, rendered for you for the very first time in Kalamazoo, Michigan, you will hear that speech as it may have been uttered to an Elizabethan audience some 400 years ago.
Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Burbage.
She should have died hereafter. Now would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty piece from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. In our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out! Out, brave candle! Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player who struts and frets his oar upon the stage and then is heard no more. 'Tis a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
How about that, folks? How about that? Shakespeare was a dirty old man. And a dirty young one, too. How do I know? Listen to this. Rosalind and Orlando in As You Like It. Are you not good? I hope so. Why then, can one desire too much of a good thing? Ladies and gentlemen, everyone sitting or standing at the Globe Theater that day knew that the word thing also meant the male penis. So, why then can one desire too much of a good penis? The audiences roared. We don't get it at all. And it's just as good. We'd all be locked up again. Oh, but that's a different story. A story hidden deep in my past last week. Oof. Jack's a little strong tonight. Example number 2. Everyone in London 400 years ago knew that to die also meant to climax sexually. Therefore, I died last night usually meant a good time was had by all. Everyone who died, that is, and lived to tell the tale. To wit, Helena, alone in the forest near Athens. Oh, she is so hot for Demetrius. But he's just not interested. She's lonely and she's frustrated and she says, we should be wooed and we're not made to woo. Oh, but then she gets an idea. I'll make a heaven of this hell to die upon the hand I love so well. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have to spell it out for you? Hundreds of ingenues have said those very words and not known what the hell they were talking about. But I'm gonna do something for you sweet people tonight. Something I normally wouldn't do, but my parole bitch is out of town tonight, so what the hell? Here's how Shakespeare's body language would sound today if we knew just what the hell he was talking about. Take yourself back to the 7th grade and listen to a conversation of a woman scheduling a portrait of herself with her cat. Hello, Richard. Your name is Richard? Oh, you must be quite a dick. But don't come too quickly. If the knob sticks, wank it a little. You'll see the bed with my pussy on top, and you'll stand erect. Yes, you can stroke my pussy, but only till I come. Maestro. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you listen to a couplet or two in a play by Shakespeare or Middleton or Dekker, listen closely to the words so pretty and true to find out really just who's screwing who. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. Adios, amigos.
Whoa, nasty. Everyone give it up for Rusti Parker, the shrew who works blue. Close, my friend of mine. Thank you very much. And now we have a special presentation for those of you who are having a little trouble figuring out why everyone dies in a Shakespeare play, or half of them anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fallen Angel is proud to present the reasonable Shakespeare.
How often have you sat in a theater and asked yourself the question, how can these people be so stupid? Good evening and welcome. Claude Dupreil here for the reasonable Shakespeare. The plays of William Shakespeare, full of passion and folly, heartache and death, where human nature is a child's toy, and destinations are like roads to Rome, leading to that shadowed valley we fear and know so well. But is this all really necessary anymore? Do we stand at the windows of these plays as voyeurs? If these cautionary tales are able to teach something of ourselves, when can we reasonably expect to graduate? Here at the Reasonable Shakespeare, we've learned our lesson, and we believe the characters can too. Let's find out, shall we? Let's explore together the exciting world of reasonable people finding reasonable solutions to life's eternal problems. And now, tonight's plays. Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, come on, please.
You got a condom?
A what?
A condom. A sheath made of sheep guts to catch your semen so I don't get pregnant or catch a disease.
A what?
A disease from a virus.
A what?
A virus, a microscopic organism.
Whoever heard of such a thing?
Did you ever wash your hands?
What are you, some kind of witch or something?
Ah, let's just forget about the whole thing. Besides, if our parents found out, who knows what might happen?
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah, well, nice meeting you.
Yeah, see you around.
Probably not.
Oh.
Our next presentation is King Lear.
Oh, kids, I asked you here today to discuss my will. I was going to divvy up my property and belongings amongst you now, live out my declining years in peace and contentment in the bosom of my family. But then I remembered what ruthless bastards you all are and changed my mind. Now piss off!
And now Othello, the Moor of Venice.
What plagues thee, Iago? You have the look of an overburdened ass about you. Speak and let's slip the knots of thy affliction.
It is, I fear, thy burden that overwhelms me, my lord, yet I am content to bear it.
Come, Iago, enough of that self-effacing bullshit. Out with it, man, for I'll not stand here wheedling with thee.
No, for the life of me, I'll not be the source of some inexplicably horrible doom.
Fine, have it your way. Say, have you put a shine on my dancing slippers yet?
No, I did not have the heart to work after hearing that your wife was bawling Cassie. Oh, no, there! I'm listening! No, dogs cannot tear such evil tidings from my lips. 'Tis God's will, no doubt.
You say my Desdemona hath flavored Cassio with her favors.
'Tis but a stain I saw upon his codpiece as he left my lady's chambers.
Well, we'll see about that. Honey!
Yes, dear?
Have you been bawling Cassio?
No!
I didn't think so. Iago, you big kidder, go shine my slippers.
The reasonable Shakespeare version of Macbeth.
How many times do we have to explain if the king be slain and if the king becomes the king and kill the king until the end?
I understand that part. All I'm saying is that it'd be wrong. I tell you, I get enough of that sort of thing at home all day long with the wife going on about kill the king, kill the king. Why, just the other day I caught her plucking the baby from her breast and dashing its brains out again. Now you can't even take a quiet ride in the fog without running across a path from a busybody stirring up trouble. You'd probably be the first ones on the royal tit, too, if I was foolish enough to become king. Though my wife might have a thing or two to say about that. Won't you all get together sometime when I'm not around and discuss my future?
How many times do we have to explain if the king be slain and if the king becomes the king and kill the king until the end?
Julius Caesar.
Caesar!
Yes!
Beware the tides of March!
That's a pretty good advice. Come on, everybody, back into the house.
And now one of Shakespeare's most tragic plays, Hamlet.
My lord, I bring a news from court.
What is it, good Horatio?
'Tis this. Thy uncle hath murdered thy father. And married thy mother. He's king furthermore.
Shocking news. I am beside myself. Where? Over here? No, over here. For misdeeds demand swift action. I shall call the police immediately. We'll let the authorities handle this.
Our final selection, Anthony and Cleopatra.
Cleopatra, darling, I realize now that I love my wife and children, and I can never be disloyal to Rome. And let's end it now before it gets out of hand.
Hey, Mark. I couldn't get a dick that small into my hand. I'd rather play with poisonous snakes than spend another night searching for that two for a penny trouser variety of yours. I got hemorrhoids bigger than that thing. And harder, too. Why don't you get the hell out of here before I turn into a virgin? Now I know how your wife got that gap between her teeth. Maybe you could get a job watering the desert planting appleseed. Maybe somebody'll invent the photograph. Do yourself a favor and learn how to knit. I'll call you next time I need to write a letter, you pencil-dick cocktail wiener.
Cleopatra, darling, come back here. You know I didn't mean a word of it. And let me draw you a nice vat of ass's milk. Oh, where's me jug? Oh, Cleopatra, come back!
Ladies and gentlemen, join us next week, won't you? When we will present the reasonable Tennessee Ernie Williams. And now a special presentation by the producers of The Reasonable Shakespeare. As the fine line between entertainment and reality continues to blur, you may someday, through no fault of your own, find that you are a character in a Shakespeare play. Now, should this happen, you'll be asking yourself the vital question: how do I survive? There are no easy answers. But the producers of The Reasonable Shakespeare have compiled the following guidelines to help you avoid tragedy. So pay attention. Your ability to get back to a world of your own choosing may depend on it. Here's what to look for.
Beware of talebearers. Cross-dressers. And those either pretending to be or actually are mentally unbalanced. Beware the vain, the fickle, the gullible, the vengeful, and the just plain stupid. Beware of anyone who hides. Hiding is a sign of one or more of the characteristics listed above. Beware of anyone whose name is the same as the name of the play you are in. Beware of ghosts and the people who see them. Beware of maidservants in general. Beware of wagering on the fidelity of your spouse. Beware Macduff and the Ides of March. And finally, be particularly careful near the end of the play. You may, however, find it difficult to tell exactly when this is. Here's a tip. At some point, you'll think the play will never end. That you've been in it forever. Don't be fooled. It will soon. And badly.
Now, you may be thinking to yourself that these warnings apply mainly to the tragedies and somewhat to the histories and romances, and that you have at least a 30% chance of landing in a comedy. Well, in closing, let me simply repeat the last words of that great actor Edmund Kean as he lay amongst the pig knuckles, pickle rinds, and sack-soaked straw on the floor of the dreary inn where he had just been stabbed by the bastard brother of his wife's lover's uncle's maid. "Father," he said, to the passing clergyman who knelt to hear his final confession. Dying is easy. Comedy is hard.
I have seen so many things, oh, the pain of which my heart sings. But though the night is full of fear, still I am here. I have walked so many roads, oh, the joy my heart once did know. But now I'm lost in love's despair. Still I am here. Hi, everybody. Oh, woe is me, to see what I have seen. See what I see.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it's nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more. And by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. It's a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come.
If the heart do lack a hind, let him seek out Rosaline. If the cat will after kind, so be sure we'll Rosaline. Winter garments must be lined, so must the slender Rosaline. Sweetest nut hath sourest rind, such a nut is Rosaline. He that sweetest rose will find, must find love's prick and Rosaline.
My faith cries out! I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord. You made me believe so.
You should not have believed me. I loved you not.
Well said. That was laid on with a trowel.
Hath not fortune sent in this fool to cut off the argument?
Oh, the dullness of the fool is the whetstone of the wits.
Ah, I'll prove you that in the great heap of your knowledge.
By my troth, I was seeking for a fool when I found you.
So when you can, you are not for all markets.
Well, your brain is as dry as last biscuit after voyage.
You are falser than vows made in wine.
You lisp and wear strange suits.
Praised be the gods for thy foulness. His slutishness may come hereafter. Ow!
You show me. I'll make an incision.
Ow!
Get thee to a nunnery! We are errant knaves all. Believe none of us.
I think you the most pathetic break promise and the most hollow lover that may be chosen out of the gross bawd of the unfaithful.
You have simply misused our sex in your love prate.
You are conceived of spleen and born of madness.
Meant
You
your voices.
motely-minded gentleman.
Love had made thee a tame snake.
You'll be rotten ere you be half right.
Let's meet as little as we can.
I do desire we may be better strangers.
I'm glad of your departure. Farewell. Dost know this waterfly?
Used to know him.
Oh yes, there's been much throwing about of brains.
But a noble mind is here o'erthrown.
Go to. No more rant. No more talk of marriages. To the nunnery, go!
Lone youth, blasted with ecstasy. Woe is me. To see what I have seen, see what I see. This evening brings another rain. Oh, will I ever be the same? Though I can trust no sage or seer, still I am here.
I know a bank where the wild thyme blows.
There's rosemary. That's for remembrance. Pray, love. Remember.
Where oxlips and the nodding violet grows.
And there's pansies. That's for thoughts.
White over canopied with lush woodbine.
There's fennel for you and columbines.
With sweet musk roses and with
There's
eglantine.
rue for you, and here's some for me.
There, the snake throws her enameled skin weed wide enough to wrap a fairy.
There's a daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died.
Green sleeves.
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace.
Thou artless, beetle-headed jolthead.
Harpy.
Oh, thou droning, clay-brained foot liquor.
Strumpet.
Puking, milk-livered measle.
Maggot pie.
Gore-bellied,
Lumpish.
mannering, muley, flat-mouthed, fly-bitten, fool-born,
Rump-fed.
horn-bent, pig, canker blossom,
Bum-bailey.
barnacle,
Aw.
fustelarian.
I was gonna say that.
I'm sorry. We've got one more each.
Ooh, I lost
You be slubbering, boil-brained flax wenches.
Clackpole. Boar pig. Mole warp. Mumble noodles. Clack dish.
Moltworm,
Pig nut.
wagtail,
Bugger mugger.
Balding. Backfouling. Baggage. Yeah. Infectious. Urchin snouted. Ill-breeding Scots.
these words were written by a law student in the year 1609. Upon a time when Burbage played Richard III, there grew a citizen so far in liking with him that after the play she appointed him to come unto her by the name of Richard III. Yes, Shakespeare. Overhearing their conclusion, went before, was entertained, and at his game ere Burbage came. Message being brought that Richard III was at the door. Shakespeare had returned to be made, that William the Conqueror was before Richard III.
Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us tonight for the Midnight Show with the Fallen Angel. Be sure to tune in next week and check out our groove when the topic of discussion will be Lawrence Ferlinghetti, poet genius or scam artist? But back to tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of the Fallen Angels production of Shakespeare Stripped Bare would like to perform the finale for tonight's Midnight Show. You know them as just a few more pretty faces, but I know them as Ginger Kavanaugh, America's Sweetheart 1965. 66. 66. Chaz Williamson, the fastest comic in the West. Alice Mays, direct from her appearance on Another Planet. Rusti Parker, the shrew who works blue. Jack Larson, the man behind the man behind the man. And Chelsea Richards, the sweetest thing this side of Hershey, Pennsylvania. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in the next 92 seconds, we'd like to tell you everything you wish you hadn't known about William Shakespeare. Be sure to stick around for our 1 o'clock show in about 20 minutes when everything is cranked up a notch. Time starts now.
Shakespeare!
Shakespeare!
Born April 23rd, 1564.
But we're not sure.
There's no written record of when he was born.
We count back from the day he was christened.
For which there is a record.
Shakespeare attended Edward VI Grammar School in Stratford, where he studied Latin and Greek from rigorous schoolmasters.
We're not sure.
We assume he did. His father was mayor of the town for a while. And would have sent his son there.
But we're not sure.
You're getting the point now.
I'm sure.
After Shakespeare left Stratford and before he started writing plays in London, he could have done many things.
He could have been a schoolmaster himself.
He could have been a resident playmaker at Houghton Hall in Lancashire.
He could have taken care of playgoers' horses in London.
As a way to work up the ladder.
Like starting in the mailroom.
Only with a lot more horse shit.
Whoa!
He could have done any of these things.
But we're just not sure.
But he also...
Had these things happened.
While he lived.
His 11-year-old son died in 1596.
Must have killed poor Will.
He wrote 37 plays. 38!
Oxford wrote them.
Elizabeth wrote it.
Whatever!
Let's not go there!
Try again.
He became rich and famous in London.
Always a plus.
He loved a man.
And a woman.
It's all in the sonnets he wrote.
Are we okay with that?
Well, sort of.
Moving on.
He retired from the stage and moved back to Stratford.
To be with his wife and daughter.
He died a very rich man.
He died a famous man.
He died April 23rd, 1616.
He's married.
16 feet deep.
In Holy Trinity Church.
In Stratford.
Stratford upon Avon.
Warwickshire.
England.
Of these things.
Some happy, some sad.
We're sure.
Oh, well, that I was a little tiny boy with a hey, 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 ho, the wind and the rain. You know what that feels like. toy. For the rain, it raineth every day. For the rain, it raineth every day. Maestro, give me something to write on. But when I came unto my beds with a hey, hey, ho, the wind and the rain, those tosspots all had drunken heads, for the rain, it raineth every day. For the rain, it raineth every day. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Shakespeare stripped bare. A great while ago, the world begun with a hey, hey, ho, the wind and the rain. But that's all one, our play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day. For the rain, it raineth every day. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your morning.
Welcome to the 1 o'clock show.
Everything is
Crank up the
Ow, watch your step.
Oh, right.
A little funky back here.
Right.
Get some lights on. Oh, there we go. How's that?
Oh, yes.
So, this is it.
Oh, very nice.
It looks a lot better with some stage light. Let me see if I can get up there. Whoa, there it is. How about that? Who's up there?
Dana.
Oh, hi, Dana. Dana, this is Richard Prescott. He's from NPR Radio.
Hey, Richard.
No. We're an independent company. We work with a lot of media outlets.
Oh, sorry. So, this is it.
Yeah, very nice.
Nothing special, but then again, radio, huh?
Right.
Theater of the mind.
Absolutely.
Temple of the spoken word.
Yes.
Like I said, nothing special.
No, it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. Because, you know, we never did finish talking about the deal. Uh-oh, I thought we had that fixed, Dana.
Me too.
Is that it?
Hope so.
Yeah, me too. I brought my flashlight just in case.
I got it.
Uh-oh.
What?
They're here. I mean, they're early.
Oh?
Yeah. Let's just take this backstage, okay?
Oh?
Yeah. I'd rather not, you know, let's just let them, shall we?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah. We'll come back when it's safe.
So I said, you can stick it, Michael. Didn't. It's so. If you think I'm doing a live broadcast for 85 freaking bucks, you're out of your freaking mind.
What'd he say?
He said, that's all we could get, Rusty. That's all we've got.
What'd you say?
Am I early? Late? Oh, I didn't know. Hi, girls.
Hi, Alice.
Okay, now, what's first? Oh, yes, bathroom.
I said 85 freaking bucks for a live broadcast on NPR is a freaking crime. It's the worst I've ever been treated in the theater.
Yeah, well, that can't be true.
Well, no. But what the hell? He got the point.
What'd you say?
I said, oh, all right. Make it 150.
150.
Yeah, 150. Why? What did he offer you?
85.
And you didn't complain?
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
I'll be back.
You see Michael?
No, but I can smell him.
Yeah, well, I'll be back.
I was kidding about the smell thing.
I know. Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Exciting, huh?
I'm delirious. Cut the crap, honey. How much are you getting?
I'm not sure I should say.
How much?
He made me promise.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. How much?
$250.
Thought so. Ginger! Wait for me! Don't start till I get there!
No. Like the guy goes, "Better help you, man?" And I go, "Yeah, let's just get in the back." He goes, "What do you mean?" And I go, "You know what I'm talking about, man." First slide.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hello.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chaz.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm mad at you.
What'd I do?
How are you tonight, Chaz?
Fine, Chelsea.
Kind of exciting, huh?
What?
Going out live tonight?
Anything's exciting with you, Chelsea.
Oh, you're sweet.
What'd I do?
6 o'clock, bozo. In front of Myers at 6 o'clock.
Oh, no.
I had to take the frickin' bus.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're looking. So, Chaz, you have a car, don't you?
Little car, shiny, fast.
Tell me more, Miata.
On the Civic 98, but it's a sweet ride.
I can explain.
Oh, really? Let's hear it.
Okay, I wanted to...
It's my fault.
Oh?
Yeah, I couldn't get a hold of Jackie. And then I got a hold of her, but she had to stop off at Dunkin' Donuts first to get munchies that they were gonna have for the meeting next morning, tomorrow, yeah, and that's basically it, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, it's all my fault.
You're sweet.
I know.
Sweet enough to kiss.
I know.
Okay, then. So I want to...
Uh-oh.
Where's Jack?
Sorry, Jack.
Get back here.
Oh, hush up.
Hush up. Who are you, Grandma Perkins?
I could kick your ass.
Okay. No, that punk parked in my spot.
Spot, Jack.
Not my spot. What year were you born, son?
Oh, leave him alone.
What year?
1980, Jack.
1980. Let's see. In 1980, I was playing Lear at the Tennessee Rep.
That be for the third time, Jack?
No, second, but thanks for remembering.
Not at all.
Where was I?
Lear.
Ah, yes. Yes, and my point is...
Oh, yes, the point.
Before you were born, young man, I was dutifully trotting the boards and rep companies up and down this vast country of ours.
6 nights a weekend, twice on Saturday.
Exactly. A little respect is all I ask, just a little.
Sorry, Jack.
It's all right.
Don't apologize, makes it worse.
Excuse me, are we married?
No,
Have we ever been married?
I don't think so. I'm sure I'd remember.
Good. For a minute there, you reminded me of an ex-wife I used to have.
Third?
What?
Second.
You just wait. You just wait, young man. Someday you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but by then it'll be too late, right?
Something like that.
Well, I think
That's what I'm talking about, am I right?
you say so.
Did I tell him or what?
Yeah, sure. I demand my rights. I told him all right.
Well, what? Did I get it for us or what?
Yeah.
Damn straight.
Did what?
Never you mind.
Get what?
Paid for this live broadcast we're doing tonight.
I love live theater.
It's all live theater, sweetheart.
I live radio then.
Bingo. Live? We're going live tonight?
Yeah, didn't Michael call you today?
I was gone. I haven't been home.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just make sure you get your 250.
What? I beg your pardon?
I've never done live theater before.
250 what?
250? I wasn't told 250.
Just get in his face, he'll cave.
Yeah, he'll cave.
I'll be right back.
Tell him you demand your rights.
Yeah, tell him it's politically incorrect.
Say what?
Different pay scales.
No, I won't have to. I'll use reason and logic.
$250? You guys are getting $250?
What's he giving you?
I don't want to say.
Oh, come on.
$35. And all the soda I can drink.
Sweet. Wow.
Burn you.
Son, come with me. I'm going to show you how to negotiate a fair deal.
Okay.
Anyone else, young lady?
Oh,
She's just fine.
Tell him you're tired of being pushed around by the ruling class.
Oh, no, I never discuss politics in the theater.
No?
Nah, it creeps people out. Come on, I'm going to show you how it's done.
Great.
Hurry back.
Yeah, don't take any crap.
Hiya. So, did you mean what you said before?
What?
That you could, kiss me all over?
All over?
Yeah.
I never said all over.
You didn't?
I don't think I said all over.
You sure?
Well, gee, I might have said that. I guess I could have said that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Maybe so.
See, you knew I was right.
No. My father taught me never to argue with a drunk or a fool.
Oh, yeah?
Have you been drinking?
Oh, careful, kid. Yeah, real careful.
Yes?
Don't let Michael smell it.
Kick your ass. Right out the door.
Only one? I always have only one before showtime. You can't expect me to go out there alone.
Switch to vodka then.
Why?
Can't
smell it.
On your breath.
Oh, yeah? No, I went the other way.
Which other way?
I want them to smell it,
Now, why's that, my dear?
so they think I'm drunk and not stupid.
Oh, good boy.
What?
Forget the kissing bit.
The all over?
The old Annie.
Chaz!
Shit!
Chaz!
Oh, shit!
Where are you?
He's in here!
Oh, shit, thanks a lot.
Hey, you gotta move your car, man.
You bastard.
Nothing to do with me, son.
Satellite van needs to move to a better spot, and you're it. Hurry it up, please. We open up the house in a few minutes.
Okay.
House?
Uh-oh. Shot number 2.
What?
We got people tonight?
Yeah, we got people and we're live. Are you okay with that?
Hunky dory.
Okay, good. I gotta check on the van, guys. Are you guys okay in here? Yeah?
Yeah, hunky dory.
Okay, good. I'll be right back.
We'll be good. And the rest go.
One more thing. Don't mention to the others about the deal I gave you, okay?
Good luck.
What?
They know, Michael.
Oh, well, that's just great.
Couldn't help it, Michael.
Yeah, they had to know.
Well, fine. I just won't pay the rent on time. How's that?
Name of the game. Yeah, can't pay, won't pay.
Fine, okay, but that's it, all right? I'm matching Chelsea's $3.50, and that's it. No more free sodas, no more money for parking meters. You're on your own there.
Where's that son of a freak bitch?
Michael!
What's going on?
Where's Michael?
What's with them?
Money problem?
Oh, yeah. So, you, ready for tonight?
Sure.
I'm really sorry about not picking you up.
I had to take the frickin' bus.
I know. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no, that was beautiful. That was an excellent resolution of conflict. Textbook perfect. Come on, you two. You're going to make an old man cry.
You're not old.
Yes, I am, my dear. But the times I've had... I remember once being just like you are now.
Yeah, what was her name?
Connie, Mary Ellen, something like that. Doesn't matter. But it felt so new.
Hey. Okay, geez, don't take about a shit fit.
Hey, we got plenty of time. What are we, amateurs?
Not tonight, we're not.
Oh, no.
I guess not. Okay, everybody. Our fearless leader says we gotta get serious about tonight's show, so break it. You two.
Never mind, you two. You've loosened up your lips long enough.
Where's Alice?
Here.
Where's Alice?
She's coming.
Where's Chad?
He's hiding from you.
Oh, gosh, tell him to get in here. I'm not going to hurt him.
He's not hiding from you, Coriolanus. He's helping out with a van.
Where's my page 3? Okay, who's got my page 3?
You taped it on the back. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Butterflies tonight, Ginger?
Nothing I can't handle, Jack. Hey, everybody, we got to get off. They're going to open up the house soon.
Okay, everybody, Michael wants us to wait here. He's gonna tell us something.
How did you get here? You were behind me.
Between the buildings.
Oh.
Through the alley, over the dumpster.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Great.
Hey, here's what we're gonna do. We do the show as usual.
Except with an audience.
Oh, yeah, we've done that before. Let's see what. Peer Gynt we did with an audience.
I wasn't in that one.
Oh,
We did Crime and Punishment for an audience.
She's out of town for that one.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Sir Gabe, I know. I just didn't know. If I'd known, I would have done something with my hair.
You'll be fine. Really, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions? We do the show as we always do. We play to the audience at home, okay? Okay, I gotta check in the box office. I'll be right back to open up the house.
I have a question.
Huh?
Where are we going live tonight?
What do you mean?
Well, usually we tape the show and it plays here on Sunday night in Kalamazoo. Right?
Yeah.
Who are those guys in the van and who's gonna hear this?
Michael!
Tell us, Michael.
Yeah, what?
Who are those guys in the band again?
NPR.
NPR.
No, MPR, Motherland Public Radio. It's like NPR, only...
Well,
Yeah.
where are we going live?
What do you mean?
Here in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, and Portage, you know.
Where else?
Reno.
Reno.
Reno, Nevada.
Just Reno?
And Kalamazoo and Portage, you know.
Why Reno?
I don't know. He didn't tell me much. I think it's like this test market or something.
Reno stuff. I know Reno.
Why Reno?
I don't know. We'll find out after the show, okay? He's gonna talk to us after the show. You guys better beat it. I gotta open up the house in a couple of minutes. I'll see you downstairs.
Reno.
Had a fight in Reno once. Bar fight? No.
Domestic disturbance.
No.
Oh, that means just cat fight.
No. Guy caught me outside the stage door. We were touring with Oklahoma. Curly? Judd. Reno's tough. We got a tough crowd tonight.
Not to mention the one in here.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm opening up the house. Here they come.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Taylor Lawrence.
I'm Chaz Williamson.
What a great night we're going to have.
It's going to be great.
The Life and Times of William
The
Shakespeare.
man who couldn't stop writing.
37 plays.
Blah, 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 blah.
In about 20 years.
Yeah, and they're long plays, too.
Too long to sit through.
It takes 3.5 hours to watch one of them babies.
Oh, except for Hamlet.
Which takes 5.
But they always cut Hamlet.
Except for Kenneth.
Perhaps you've heard we're going live tonight.
We're not sure where we're going live to, but somewhere out there.
Into the ether.
To the hearts and minds of people sitting in their underwear.
Come on, everybody. Let's take off our pants.
Chickens.
Maybe later?
Maybe later.
Shakespeare walks into a pub.
A long time ago.
The barmaid says, I can't serve you. You're barred.
Shakespeare walks into a pub and slips on some vomit. A big guy walks in and does the exact same thing. Shakespeare says, I just did that. The big guy beats the crap out of Shakespeare.
Whoa! Hey, Richard III says, Doctor, my leg hurts. What can I do? Doctor says, limp.
I got a hunch I'm gonna be king. I'm Tricky Dick and Killing's my
Hey,
thing.
the tall guy, steal from the best.
And forget the rest.
Shakespeare was brought before a magistrate who said, you've been brought in here for drinking. Shakespeare says, okay, set him up.
Shakespeare and his wife were a fastidious couple. He was fast, and she was hideous.
Whoa, low blow there, little man. But seriously, folks, Shakespeare was in love with the same woman for 34 years.
Oh.
And if his wife ever found out, she'd have killed him.
Did you know that the Dark Ages were caused by a 1K problem?
No. Was Shakespeare ambivalent about love? Well, yes and no.
As Shakespeare taught us, all power corrupts. Absolute power is pretty neat, though.
Very neat, very neat. Take this one, for example. Half the people Shakespeare wrote about were below average.
Delayed action. Shakespeare knew that the early bird may get the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
Oh, he should have worn a helmet, Chaz.
Right you are, Taylor.
Once when he was a boy, Shakespeare burned down his neighbor's outhouse and got away with it. The neighbors had nothing to go on.
Shakespeare thought sex was better than logic, but he couldn't prove it.
Oh, and he knew that ham and eggs were a day's work for a chicken, but a lifetime commitment for a pig.
Shakespeare knew that 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do.
And in Shakespeare's day, 3 out of 4 people made up 75% of the population. Do the math. Whoops.
Shakespeare never used a big word when a diminutive one would suffice.
Because it's a big... I like that. Give me ambiguity or give me something else, he said.
Yes, Shakespeare had a way with words. Others not have way.
He run about an unemployed court jester who was no one's fool.
Shakespeare did his best to stamp out, eliminate, and abolish redundancy.
And he couldn't care less about apathy.
He used to daydream, but his mind kept wandering.
His uncle was a small claims court jester.
Shakespeare wrote a few children's books, but not on purpose.
He actually invented Cliff Notes in 1605. And to make a long story short...
We're going to be live tonight, folks, so we've got to be on time.
Oh, we got some time left. Just enough time to run through some of Shakespeare's lesser-known phrases. Will you try it with us?
Sounds good. Let's try it. Well, that's nice. That's very nice. King Lear.
It's like the blind talking to the blind.
As you like it.
He's not the brightest tree in the forest.
Merry wives of Windsor.
Everything is peaches and gravy. Yeah. Romeo and Juliet.
You will never fail unless you try.
Othello.
Vision is in the eyes of the beholder.
Winter's tale, winter's tale, winter's tale. Yeah, 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 yeah,
We
yeah.
must separate the wheat from the
Baby, 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 baby.
And finally, two gentlemen of Verona.
You are the wind beneath my cheek. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. We're just about out of time, so let it be my pleasure to bring out our cast. Come on out, gang. Give them a warm welcome, huh? You know how to do that. They're all ably accompanied by our maestro. By our maestro? Electronic expert and Foley artist, James Rowland. He's sitting in the back. And please don't forget we're live tonight, so please keep your coughing and grumbling to a minimum.
Yeah, laughing is definitely allowed, though.
But don't worry, we do have our own if you don't feel up to it.
Thank you, Maestro.
Uh-oh.
Check, check.
Check, check. Check, Mike, check. Check.
Check, 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 check.
Check, check.
Czechoslovakia.
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome.
The Electronic Theater proudly presents...
The Life and Times of William Shakespeare.
Brought to you by WILL 1564 on your radio dial.
And now...
Close your eyes.
Put on your earphones and listen to our story.
good evening, ladies and gentlemen, kids, cats, and indoor dogs. William Shakespeare was born on or around April 23rd, 1564, in Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire, England.
His mother was Mary Arden, the daughter of a well-to-do farmer.
Me pa would come to the house on the evening, warm himself the fire, and mom would come and speak word of tongue and have to eat a word, tear a word.
William's father was John Shakespeare, a man of many trades, including glove making and speculation in the wool trade.
Tears not about fur to reckon, t'others they be making as if it were not about it. Nay, out in it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of comprehension, let us make a few adjustments to the accents you are about to hear this evening. Let's attenuate the historical accuracy of 16th century rural British accents and modulate them into a frame of reference better tolerated by our American ear. John Shakespeare, if you please.
I be no Catholic, say I. Nay, ye be, say they. Untranslatable 16th century reference, say I. Nay, nay, say they. Ye ain't be, and there an end to it.
Thank you. And don't worry, those of you at home or out there in the wide world in your car. If you still couldn't understand our actors, don't worry. Our job is to take you deeper, far deeper than you've ever been before. Our job is to conjure you, to pull you away with us into a black hole of time.
Time.
Back 400 years to a different world with different sounds and different ways. Back to a quaint little town on a pretty little river, Stratford-upon-Avon in the county of Warwickshire, in Elizabethan England, circa 1564.
He's a fine lad, Mary.
Aye, husband, he is.
Reckon he'll make a fine man one day.
Aye, he will.
Happens he's bound for greatness, Mary.
Think you so?
Oh, aye. He'll be a churchman or a soldier.
Aye. Or a poet, John. Happens he'll be the greatest poet in the land.
Aye, Mary. Happens he will.
No, don't even think about going there with us.
If you even thought for a moment we were going there, you should have turned the station.
Tuned us right out of existence.
Because we're not going to go that way.
We'll get there in the end, we hope.
We think we can find our way tonight.
But we'll make our own way.
A different way.
A darker way.
A dangerous way.
You're not afraid, are you?
Don't be afraid.
We're here to help you.
We'll be your guide through the darkness.
The darkness of time.
Time.
The River Avon flows lazily through the most beautiful English countryside.
Right past the town of Stratford.
Houses had thatched roofs.
Roofs made of straw.
And everything looked like it had just grown up out of the ground.
Like mushrooms.
Like a hobbit town.
Yeah.
Like where hobbits would live.
And on chilly evenings,
They were all chilly in England.
Even in summer.
on chilly evenings, wood smoke would curl out of these mushroom houses and silently envelop the town in a sweet-scented mist.
They burned oak trees from the forest of Arden.
Kept them cozy at night.
Warm and cozy.
And they would nod off at the kitchen table.
Over floors strewn with fern.
And dream of the sunshine in tomorrow's day.
But beneath this voluptuous layer of picture postcard loveliness,
16th century picture postcard.
Beneath the sumptuous bloom of rosy-cheeked children dancing round the maypole.
Lay a skeleton of society on the verge of more desperate times.
More desperate than they were already.
Which was desperate enough.
For the country was at war with itself.
It was a religious war.
The worst kind of war.
Where anything can be justified.
Anything.
In the name of a god.
Two.
Where neighbor spied upon neighbor.
And heads were lost.
All in the name of a god.
into this town was born William Shakespeare.
The son of a glover.
A guy who made gloves.
But it doesn't matter.
None of this matters.
Not to us, anyway.
What matters to us is a young man of 18 years, staring at his face in the river.
The Avon River.
Sharing the bankside with an errant lamb and ewe as they nibbled and ripped the grass as fine and evenly as an 18th green.
Spring was early that year. The weather was fine.
And our young Will was lazily reaching into the slowly moving water to catch the blossom buds of the willow tree already in bloom upriver.
And he was speaking
to himself
out loud.
Never would be that has not seemed. Never would be if never dreamed.
How be you, Will?
The voice had startled him.
Anne.
Aye.
It was the love of his life.
Though not his wife.
It was the other Anne, the one from Temple.
Temple Grafton, down the river.
You'll be leaving tonight.
Aye, with the players.
I'll miss ye.
Aye.
William almost married this Anne.
5 years ago.
But the other Anne won out.
She was pregnant, you see.
And her father had money.
Though not a shotgun.
But it doesn't matter.
None of this matters.
Say it for me, Will, once before you go.
He wrote it for her the night before he married Anne.
The other one.
He spent the night with her before he was married.
With this one, not the other.
And he sang it to her in the morning before he left to be married.
Oh, and that I was a little tiny boy with the hey, hey, ho, the wind and the rain. A
foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain it raineth every day. For the rain it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate with the hey, hey, ho, the wind and the rain, against knaves and thieves men shut their gate, for the rain it raineth every day. For the rain it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, to wife with the hey, hey, ho, the wind and the rain, by swaggering could I never thrive, for the rain it raineth every day. For the rain it raineth every day. Fare thee well, and Whately, I'll always be remembered of ye.
I will break a leg in London, lad. Kick some ass!
Words to that effect, but Shakespeare married the other Anne.
Anne Hathaway.
Of Shottery.
Not Temple.
Temple Grafton.
And that night he was more afraid than he'd ever been his entire life.
But Anne gave him courage.
Anne Whately.
Of Temple Grafton.
And the next day he left with the players.
Either north to Houghton Hall
Or south to London.
It doesn't matter.
What matters is sometime after he left Stratford,
After the so-called lost years,
Where we really don't know what he was doing.
we have our first hard evidence that he was writing plays in London.
And we have evidence of his first critical review.
There is an upstart crow,
said Robert Greene,
An embittered playwright.
beautified with our feathers, that with his tiger's heart wrapped in a player's hide,
That's a reference to Shakespeare's own line. Tiger's heart wrapped in a woman's hide.
From Henry VI.
Part 1.
Or is it part 2?
supposes he is well able to bombast out blank verse as the best of us,
We're cutting here.
and is, in his own conceit, the only Shakes seen in a country.
Think of it.
William Shakespeare.
Never been to college.
From a backwater country town.
Bombastied out blank verse with the best of them.
The university with.
The elite.
The best of their time.
I've a propensity for words,
Said Shakespeare.
No, he didn't say that.
But it doesn't matter.
What matters is he's in London, writing for the theater.
Writing for all time.
Writing for money.
You're listening to the Electronic Theater's production of The Life and Times of William Shakespeare, coming to you live from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Let's remind each other of the benefits provided by this radio station. For unbiased and in-depth news reporting, for cultural events and topical issues that affect all of us every day, the station you're listening to now is unsurpassed. But it comes at a price, and we need your help. Here's some testimonials from people all across most of the country who believe in our MPR network. I've got 3 kids. We live on a farm near Omaha. I enjoy hearing the Masters of Music series on Saturday afternoon when I can put my feet up and stretch out. I work in an office in downtown Lexington. I appreciate the news commentary shows on NPR. Those people and more are adding their voices every day to the number of people who've already sent in their contributions. And it's not just them. Companies in the greater Reno area are supporting us as well. And in return, we support them. Listen to this.
Leroy's, they're our fine sponsors today. I want to say a few words about their products. You know, even McDonald's is making hamburgers out of seaweed these days, which to me sounds like something out of a bad science fiction movie starring Richard Basehart or Raymond Burr or one of those guys. Down the years, Leroy's has always bucked the trend, and they've always stood up for a good piece of meat. Smothered in butter and Leroy's bucket of blood mock maple syrup, they make a rib stick and breakfast that can go toe-to-toe with anything made out of soybeans. And the new gelatin packaging is edible, too. That's why they say it's a meal and a snack in the all-new edible pack. Oh, boy, it's Leroy's.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the life and times of William Shakespeare.
Part 2.
It's time to cast our gaze back over an old, wide ocean.
And a wider sea of time.
It's London just after the turn of the century.
1612.
London.
An exciting place to be.
A dangerous place to be.
The only place to be.
Something different was going on here.
Something that happens rarely in the history of life on
A
Earth.
group of men.
With the help of their wives.
We're changing everyone's lives forever.
You think we're joking?
We're not.
A group of men.
And their wives.
We're reinventing a form of communication that lay dormant for hundreds of years.
An art lost with the Greeks and Romans.
But continuing in the churches 1,000 years later, as simple plays about good and evil, mystery plays about saints, and morality plays about man, God, and the devil.
But then these guys came along.
And through a happenstance where conditions were just right.
Conditions which occur rarely in history.
These men invented a new way of human thought and communication.
Think about it.
Before now, we had writers, of course.
Who told stories about human beings.
They wrote the Bible.
Among other things.
And then the Greeks invented theater, where stories were acted out by people standing in front of other people.
Homer was a great storyteller.
So was Ovid.
But it took a playwright to actually come up with this idea, to have someone pretend to be someone else.
And pretend to do some things.
Like sleep with his mother.
Like kill his own father.
Think how powerful this would be to people who were used to hearing their stories from singers and musicians.
Like if all we had today was pop music to tell our stories.
No movies, no plays.
Just music on the radio.
Just an evangelist on the radio.
But that's another story.
We'll get to it someday.
Maybe. Then Rome fell.
And so did the entire Western world.
And much of the Western world descended into the Dark Ages.
And licked their wounds.
And counted their losses.
And said, what the hell?
But then, 1,000 years later,
They were again acting out stories in the church.
Bible story.
Play acting was back.
but it was simple. Good versus evil and corny.
I'm the devil and I'm gonna kick your ass.
But the people loved it.
They loved watching people pretending to be someone else.
And it was almost like really seeing Jesus preaching to the masses.
Or really being there when Christ was crucified.
And unlike much of Greek theater, these actors wore no masks to depersonalize them.
The exotic incense burning in the church.
The empty stomachs.
Voices raised in song.
And Christ being crucified right before your eyes.
Think about it.
The first time people saw this.
Think about it.
And then these other guys cranked it up a notch.
They made the craft of storytelling and play acting a real art.
They began to write stories that portrayed actors as individuals, not just everyman characters representing all mankind.
Humankind.
They told stories about real people.
And not so real.
And one of these men,
William Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
one of them told stories that let you see right into the soul of another human being.
Right into his soul.
Her soul.
Think about it.
With Shakespeare behind the pen, someone in the audience could watch people on that stage and actually hear them thinking.
I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth. Forgone all
I
custom
have no
of
spear to prick the
exercise.
sides of my intent, only vaulting ambition which o'erleaps itself and
Come, you
falls on the
spirits
other.
that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full
Let me
of
see now, to
direct
get his
cruelty.
place and to plume up my will in double knavery. How?
Out!
How? Let's
Damn
see.
spot. Out, I say. Yet who would have thought that old man to have had so much?
And I, of ladies most deject and wretched, that such as the honey of his music bows, now see that noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled out of tune
So when
and
this
heart.
loose behavior I throw off, and pay the debt I never promised, by how much better than my word I am, by so much shall I
Love looks
falsify
not
men's
with the
hopes.
eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figure unheedy haste.
And then our story gets really good.
'Cause Shakespeare gets better and better.
No one else can do what he does.
As if possessed, he creates a body of work unsurpassed in human history.
37 plays in 20 years.
He creates real, actual people who will live forever in the minds of his audience.
Hamlet.
Othello.
Romeo.
And Juliet.
Macbeth.
Lady Macbeth.
Falstaff, Prince Hal.
Rosalind, Ophelia, Cleopatra.
Real people.
As real in thought as you and I.
Listen.
Now,
Listen.
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
Electronic Theater proudly presents
The heart and soul
Of William Shakespeare.
Take one simple act.
What's that?
One simple act of caring.
Dana, bring up the lights, would you please?
Effect it can have on the
shit.
world. Maybe I'll like
We went to intermission early.
No kidding.
It was supposed to be after the heart and soul sequence.
We'll never get him back.
No way.
Sorry, got you over here.
Sorry, everybody, these things happen.
Live theater.
Like radio.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sorry, I swore.
What'd you say?
Shit. Oh.
Sorry, everybody, this doesn't usually happen.
We're usually on tape.
Yeah, we can retake and then edit.
Again? Okay.
How long we got?
We got 14 and a half minutes now, you guys.
Yes, we will.
Hey, take 10, everybody. Hey, don't miss your cue. 10 minutes, please.
Thank you, Tim.
Is remove the possibility of
Sorry,
suffering.
was I early on intermission?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right.
No, I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. We'll just pick up where we left off.
You've got 2 minutes.
We'll be here.
I've got to go.
Okay.
No.
Conversation alive. Make a difference. Whether it's you or someone
Did he say
else,
2 minutes?
Take responsibility.
He did it. You guys are. Hey, God, I goofed it. We're live in 1.5 minutes.
What?
We're live in 1.5 minutes.
Unbelievable. We're on, everybody. Let's go. He's goofed it. Let's go, everybody. Chop, chop.
Sorry, everybody, I blew it. Okay, everybody ready?
My script.
Hurry.
Where is everybody? Where's Ginger? Where's Rusty?
Oh my gosh, next door at the bar.
At the bar?
Yes, Ginger's ex-husband was in the house tonight.
He is?
Well, he left. She freaked out and said she was going to go next door to see how much forgetting she could drink in 15 minutes. Oh,
She said that?
well, sort of. Rusty went to get her.
Hey, Chelsea's hair is caught in the door.
30 seconds!
Her hair is caught in the doorknob.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
All right. Ginger and Rusty don't come in till later. Alice, you just have to read for Chelsea.
Okay, I can cover it.
No, you can't. You share a scene with her.
That's right.
We all do. What's she supposed to do? Share a scene with herself?
15 seconds!
Taylor, go help Chelsea. Go, man, go.
Hey, Michael, he can't go. He's Romeo.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hey. You don't come in till later, do you?
No.
Yes,
No,
you can do it.
I'm not.
I can't.
4, 3.
Romeo. Oh, for a falconer's voice to lift this tassel gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse and may not speak aloud, else I would tear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo's name.
Is it my soul that calls upon my name?
Romeo,
My dear,
at what o'clock tomorrow should I send to thee?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget. To have thee stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay, to have thee still forget.
Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Ah me.
Ah me.
Those were the immortal words spoken by our star-crossed lovers.
Star-crossed lovers.
Love takes many other forms in the plays of William Shakespeare.
Sometimes happy, sometimes sad.
Sometimes the sheer exuberance of newfound love is its own reward. Rosalind is in the Forest of Arden, and she's in love.
What said he? How looked he? How parted he with thee? Wherein was he? Did he ask for me? And when shall thou see him again? Answer me in one word.
And sometimes love can get all tangled up, like for Kate the shrew at the end of her play.
Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper,
thy head, thy sovereign. I am ashamed that women are so simple to offer war when they should kneel for peace, or seek for rule, supremacy, and sway when they are bound to serve, love, and obey. But now, I see our lances are but straws. Our strength is weak. Weakness past compare. And seeming to be most, which we indeed least are.
Shakespeare's men and women a very mixed company. Sometimes they don't know at all what they want.
I remember when I was in love. I remember the kissing of her and the cow that her pretty chapped hands had milked. We that are true lovers run into strange capers. But as all is mortal in nature, so is all nature and love mortal in folly. You do love this maid?
I do, sir.
Nay, for I am he.
Which he, sir?
He, sir, that must marry this woman. Therefore, you clown, abandon which is in the vulgar, leave the company of this female or clown, you perish, or to your better understanding, you die. Or to wit, I will kill you, make you gone, translate your life into death, your freedom into bondage, I will deal in poison with you, I will kill you 150 ways, therefore tremble and depart. So,
do
God
good
rest you,
William.
Mary, sir.
So, therefore, tremble and depart.
Do, good William.
God rest you, Mary, sir.
So, I had leave as you had gone.
Aye.
I, too, will leave.
No.
No?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
I wonder.
Remember ye the song?
Oh, yes, the song?
What song?
The song ye sang so well.
Oh, yes. Under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat.
I think there's more.
I don't think so.
Something about leaves.
Yes, under the...
Here we are, yes. That is to say,
Where do you want her?
Oh, fog.
Well, it was nice meeting you all.
Yeah.
And perhaps our paths will cross again.
Yeah, hope so.
Well, good night. Keep up the good work. And Michael, I'll call you on Wednesday when I get back to the office.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see you later, and keep up the good work.
Thanks, Richard.
Bye-bye.
Have a safe trip. So, what's it say?
Yeah, well, I guess I did misunderstand the deal.
I guess so.
It says here we're one of several groups who may be selected for their series.
Several?
I don't know.
Great.
Well, I told you, he doesn't let much out of the bag. He calls on Friday, doesn't tell me a thing. I think he does it on purpose.
Radio weasel.
Forget it.
Yeah, screw 'em. We had a good time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, still.
So, no money for this one, huh?
Sorry, everybody. I guess I misunderstood the deal.
Yeah, the hell with it. Let's get our stuff and go to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Michael, you can buy us a drink.
All right, you guys go ahead. I'll catch up.
Okay.
I gotta touch base with Richard.
All right, we'll save you seat. Hey, don't get radio weasel slime on you.
Well,
God, was that a pain in the butt or what? Come on, Ginger. What? I heard every word. Come on, we're going to the bar. Oh,
Let me know when we get there.
I'm taking you home.
Oh, no, I got it. I'm fine.
Where's your purse?
Oh, backstage.
I'll get it.
How was I tonight?
You were great.
Yeah? Yeah. Oh.
I just... Testing. 1, 2, 3. I'd just like to thank all you wonderful people out there. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, but enough about me. What did you think of my performance? Thank you. Oh, you're too kind.
That's it.
Yes, that is it.
Come on, I need a drink.
Oh, me too.
No, you need some food, sweetie.
Oh, yuck.
So, what did he say to you at intermission?
Nothing.
I saw you talking to him.
He's getting married.
Bastard. Good riddance. Come on. You can tell me all about it.
All about it.
Come on. If we don't get there soon, all the good tables will be gone. And if that freaking piano guy starts playing, we won't be able to hear a thing.
Your turn.
Come on.
Your turn.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything.
I want to go to the bar and have a drink.
That's it.
You're coming too, gee, what do you think? Come on.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
You bastard.
Ow!
Get back. No. Get back here. Come here. Come.
No.
Please come here, Jazz. Don't you ever say that to me again, or I will cram it down your throat.
You promise? Ow!
And you. Don't say a word.
I didn't say a word.
Good. Going to the bar. I'm assuming you boys will be there.
Oh, yeah.
Bar.
Well, I'll see you there.
Oh, yeah.
See you there.
Are you coming now?
Soon enough.
Catch our breath.
Okay. I'll walk slow.
Oh, man, what did you say to her?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, almost nothing.
No, but you pissed her off.
Yeah. Hey, think this thing's still on? Yo! Yeah, it's still on.
Couldn't say something.
All right. Hello out there in Radio Land.
Radio Land.
Hey!
Hey!
It's
hey,
live! Cool!
It's funny. Oh, man, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
I really like her.
Me too.
I'd hate for this to come between us.
Me too.
Toss it for her?
Okay.
Call it near.
Heads!
You asshole!
Hey!
You're tossing for me.
We knew you were there.
We knew.
We knew. You don't walk alone in the dark. We knew you were right there. Come on.
We knew.
Come on.
We wouldn't have tossed for it if we knew you were standing right there. Oh!
Dana, you left the mics on. Dana, are you there? The lights are on too. Check. Dana? For we are such stuff as dreams are made on, and all our little lives are ended with a sleep.
Turn off the mics, will you please?
Sorry?
We have a problem in the van. We're live in Reno.
Oh.
We've been live since the show ended. Turn it off, will you?
Okay. Last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
Good night, Reno. Wherever you are.
It didn't work? We're still live? Oh, shit, I'm gonna pull the plug.
Against knaves and thieves men shut their gate, for the rain it raineth every day. For the rain it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, to wive with the hay, hey, ho, the wind and the rain, by swaggering could I never thrive, for the rain it raineth every day.